I'm Craig Carpenter. I'm the Executive Director of the Village of Progress, located in Oregon. We really are a county agency in that we serve the adults with a developmental disability throughout the county. We currently have about 102 consumers that come to the Village of Progress. We're open 5 days a week typically, and the people are driven to the village from, transported to the village from wherever they may live in the county. We provide the transportation for the individuals. I'll give you a little background on how the village formed. It began, opened its doors in 1969, and it came as the work of a parents group. People who were concerned about what their son or daughter would do after they graduated from special education. At that point, there were no programs in the county for adults with a developmental disability. Many of them, as soon as they finished schooling, would return to their home and be without a job for their adult life. Had no social no social opportunities. So the parents got working for an agency that would provide those opportunities to their children. And with the help of the 708 board in Ogle County, we received some funding that enabled us to begin initially. The Village of Progress is located in Oregon. We have a 28,000 square foot building which we operate from on a daily basis. Also, adjacent to this property, the Village of Progress Foundation purchased a building that was once used by Karen Spinning, later owned by Woods, now by the village. And we have 58,000 square feet in that particular building, which we rent to various industries. The back portion of that, about a 20,000 square foot area, is used to store our excess subcontract work. Do a lot of subcontract work for Wall Clipper in recent years. Keeps our consumers very active, a lot of packaging jobs, and very important to the operation of the village. In addition to that, we receive state funding for our consumers, but we're able to generate about 50% of our income by ourselves, which is unusual for an agency such as ours, I believe. Part of that 50% of our income, which comes from a janitor service, which operates both in Ogle and Lee County. We have some state use contracts with Jack Mabley Developmental Center and with the Willow Creek Rest Stop. And the janitor service for probably 30 years now has provided extra income, which enables us to meet the needs of those people that work at the Village of Progress. The Village of Progress has on the Oregon area, and in fact all of Ogle County, maybe it's hard to measure in dollars and cents, although we do employ a number of people, and it does generate some things that help the economy, I think, of the county. But more important are the social impacts that we have on the consumers that come and on their families, and how that spreads throughout the Ogle County. In recent years, we've like most agencies that receive some state funding, have run into some extraordinary delays and delinquencies in the funding that we get from the state. Luckily, because we're able to generate at least a portion of our own income, we've avoided the drastic effect maybe that it's had on some workshops like ours. There's been a number throughout the state that have closed their doors and no longer offer those services. But we will work as hard as we can to provide the services to these people in an efficient way that will help the county and help the economy and help the families involved at the village for as long as we can.